Well, as you know, every week we try to guess what Laura's going to bring us for the KAFE Kritter. Mandy, you said...
Dog.
Jimmy?
Dog.
I said velociraptor. I thought Jurassic World is hot. She's going to go that direction. We have a chicken. Or a rooster. What do we have?
Well, Dave, you're actually right this week. Because
Really?
I don't know if you're aware, but chickens are descendants of dinosaurs.
Oh, that's right. I've heard that birds and dinosaurs are related.
This is the closest thing to a T-Rex you can get, is this
Awesome.
baby chicken. We think she's a chicken, but we have given her a metrosexual name just in case. So
Okay.
her name is Taylor.
Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
Taylor. She doesn't like Taylor.
My.
Whoa.
She likes Taylor. She was getting excited about it.
That's an excitement
Yes.
thing. That was like a freak Mandy out thing.
Yeah,
really.
no, don't worry, Mandy. She's not going to fly towards you like a T-Rex and bite your head off.
I imagine her pecking my eye out.
She is just a baby. She's a couple months old, and she is a silver-laced Wyandotte, which is
Wow,
a
that
very
sounds fancy.
it's a very fancy name for what is really a very common chicken breed, especially here in the Northwest. A lot of people have them. I have one at home, and so she was most likely a little baby chick just a couple months ago when it was very popular to get your baby chicks. You can get them at the feed store. You can actually even mail order them, believe it or not.
Weird.
And her family brought her in. She was acting different from the other chickens.
Oh, really?
And they weren't quite sure what that meant. We've had her for a few days. She is acting like a chicken to us. Our veterinarian has looked at her. We are pretty confident she is a chicken, but to be perfectly honest, folks, sometimes it's hard to tell with chickens.
Okay, so it could be a rooster.
We are pretty sure that's not going to happen,
Okay.
but an adopter does need to know that there is always that slight possibility.
Right.
So she's just a baby right now, and I have 12 chickens. I'm a proud chicken mom. When they are this little, they can't really go into an established flock because chickens are kind of mean to one another. They're mean girls.
Okay. Wow.
And you get the expression pecking order.
Yeah.
Well, that comes from chicken flocks. And so if she were put in a flock by herself right now, they'd be really mean to her. So she needs to go to a home right now that has other chickens her age that she can kind of hang with, or somebody that has the ability to keep her separated for a little while longer till she gets a little bigger and her feathers fully form. She's just getting her big girl feathers right now, but it's not quite safe for her to be out and about on her own yet.
So we have greatly narrowed the window of potential adopters at this point.
Well, a little bit, but you know, chickens are hip right now, and there are tons of Facebook groups, chicken groups out there.
I hear them in my neighborhood, and I'm like right in the city. And,
Urban chickens are the thing to do right now. We are so lucky here in Whatcom County. We have a great feed company called Scratch and Peck Feed. They make this amazing chicken feed. They're right in Bellingham. And so they've been very popular, kind of educating people about chicken care. So I think there's some crazy chicken person out there, and you know who you are, folks, who's going to say, oh my gosh, I've got 3 chickens that are about her same age. Let's have a little teenage gang of chickens right now, and then they can all go and be incorporated in the flock. Or somebody who says, oh, she can hang out in my bathroom for a few weeks while she grows, which that's happened in my household on several occasions.
What about a household that doesn't have chickens but's been thinking about it, and maybe this is a good way to start? No?
You know, I think she needs a buddy.
Okay.
One chicken, that's kind of a sad
You don't want to start with one.
situation, unless you were thinking of coming and getting her and then going and getting a few more to add, a few more younger ones to add. That would, you can still get them at the feed stores. So you could certainly do that. And there is a ton of information out there about how to build a coop, make it safe. Wildlife is always a concern. I battle that at my household, and it's hard because you want your chickens to be able to have room and be able to act like chickens, but you got to keep them safe from predators, and there's a lot out there.
I've seen the dog kennels at the Whatcom Humane Society. I've seen the cat colony room. Where do you keep the chickens?
We actually have a small barnyard out behind the shelter. However, this little girl, right now, that barnyard is filled with other animals. And so because she's so little, she's actually in a kennel in our small animal room. So she's hanging out with some bunnies.
Okay.
And some guinea pigs. Again, because she's just too little. She shouldn't be out there. There's too many things that could come and try and get her, or she's so little she could get through areas pretty easily. So she's inside right now, hanging out, and she's just a lovely little thing. She loves
seems
to be
affectionate.
held.
Yeah.
Yep, she's got a lot on her mind. And she loves to eat her, she's on a starter chicken grow right now with grit, which is really important. You have to add the grit to their diet because it kind of makes everything move like it should.
Gotcha.
And then we supplement that with some dark leafy greens. She's a big fan of strawberries. So, you have those strawberries that are a little past their prime here.
Sure.
Chickens love them. So she's just looking for a chicken mom. So if that's you, and really important at the Humane Society, we want to make sure she doesn't end up on a dinner plate. Something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're adopting her.
Exactly.
You're not,
Yes.
All right, very good. Her name is Taylor.
Taylor.
We think her. She is available now at the Whatcom Humane Society to just the right home. Laura Clark, thank you so much.
Have a great week.